I sometimes get comments like that my table height is wrong, but I change the table up and down. I try to avoid getting a repetitive strain injury, so being in the same position over and over again. Swap ya. So that's a big hunk of matting there, and probably from that grass seed. There we go. Come here. Come on.
This?
You rugrat. Hello, my beautiful fur family. Kylie the Groomer, and we have Alfie. And husband's recording for me for the minute. Oh, come here, you rascal. Okay. So Alfie is a puppy. He's a puppy at heart, at least. I have groomed him once before, a long time ago. I don't know how long it's been. I don't think I shaved him down. I think that we brushed him out and did like a puppy groom. And I did do some education with mum and dad about his grooming needs and his brushing needs and how often he should be coming to see me. And you can probably tell he has not come to see me, and he's in dire need of a groom. So we are just doing a shave down. We're taking everything off, but have a look here. We've got lots of, this is all, excuse me sir, lots of matting. Everything's just hunks of matting through his ears. This is not the worst. It's not like pelted to the skin, but it's all very knotty and there's mats all over the place. So I'm going to go as fast as I can, and we're just going to get this all off for him as fast as we can. And we're only booked in for a 2-hour slot, and I'd prefer my big dogs to be in a 3-hour spot. But fortunately, fortunately, we're just taking this all off, so it's not going to be a long dry time for him. Stay there, mister. Stay. Yes, that was a whoops. A whoops of my own, because I didn't recognise the name of the dog. My bad. All right, mister. So, if I can find a spot to just get in here with my clippers. My table is down super low, and I'm just going to work over the top of him to start with. Look at his colour underneath. So I'm most definitely not going to wash him before we get all this hair off. Firstly, because that's a lot of hair to wash and dry, only to cut it all off afterwards. But secondly, because it would just end up a very tight, matted mess once we wet it. Hang on, mister. Let's change to this one. He is a very good boy, a very sweet boy. I remember from his last groom, he was very well behaved. Well, he's very wriggly, but he was a sweet boy who was not upset by the clippers. He is inquisitive though. He's following that camera around, isn't he? Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you can just hold still on this sort of area.
But he's looking.
Don't worry about his head, he'll move it. So you can see here how matted that is. So I said to Mum, I'm like, how are we hoping to have him groomed today? Because I always say that, how you're hoping, so I can get an idea of what they're thinking. And she said, just shave it all off. And I was so relieved to hear that, because I hate giving them the bad news that there's not really anything else we can do for them when they're like this.
That's a realistic client.
Yes. So you can probably tell by his face, they have some clippers at home, and they have done a little bit of home grooming.
At least you can see.
That's right. I'm not going to judge on that, so long as we're not. The thing that worries me is when people cut the dogs, or they hold them down and fight with them to groom them. That just breeds a negative process for them. So, but a little tidy up is not a bad thing.
Do you reckon we'll get a tail monster today?
Oh, we could do.
Little tail monster.
We very well could do. So that is just a blanket.
Stay tuned for the tail monster.
Abby's got googly eyes.
No, I'll go find some. Yeah.
I don't think his tail's too bad, but you could definitely make a monster out of this beast. So I'm going to put the table up now that I've... Oh, hang on, no, we'll go this way first. We'll get this off. If we can. That's pretty tight through there. I do believe that this should be the worst of it. I don't think even his back end area will be this bad. I hope, touch wood.
There's always poop.
He feels clean though, so I think he's definitely getting a wash, just not a brush. All right, swap sides with me for a sec.
He's happy.
He's a good boy. Acha, you're a very good boy.
Look, we're going up. It's got a foot thing down there, makes the tail go up and down.
Oh yeah, this is my...
Pretty cool.
I'm gonna put your monster there for you.
It's a good table, this one.
I sometimes get comments like that my table height is wrong, but I change the table up and down. I try to avoid getting a repetitive strain injury, so being in the same position over and over again all day.
Kylie is also shorter than your average person, so the table might seem low for everybody else, but it's not for Kylie.
I'm a mini moo.
You get that from your mother.
I do.
The short, fat
and my
fingers
short
too.
fat sausage fingers.
Yeah, look at
Thank you,
fingers.
thank you, Mum, for my useless fingers.
Definitely can't play piano.
Oh no, I've tried.
You can play one song. Everyone can play Fairly.
I did learn that. Okay, alright, so I'm going to stand you up.
Oh, that didn't last long.
No, but you have to pick a side because you make people sick if you move around all like crazy.
I'm trying to get the best shots.
They don't exist. Well, you can give me a kiss. I don't need a kiss, but thank you for thinking of me.
So what size blade is that again?
This is a 7F. I could go down to a 10, but I don't want to. It is very short. I will say this is more matting than I was expecting. That's the thing with Groodles. Here's a Groodle, by the way. I don't know if I said his breed, which is a golden retriever. It's technically not a breed, it's a crossbreed. If you want to be technical, which some people do. It's a golden retriever crossed with a standard poodle. So
wool for hair. The hair is wool.
Well, yeah, you get a bit of a mix of hair types, but generally, I mean, as a pet, they're such lovely dogs. They really are. But I don't personally like the way that the coat turns out in the crossbreed. Yeah. I think that it's a coat that is very difficult to maintain and look after.
Do they shed?
Okay, so they can shed.
Lucky dip.
If they get a shedding gene.
Yeah, right.
So they can still have this poodle, tight curls.
Oh no.
Or a curly coat. But they can get a shedding gene.
This one's not.
He would shed, which is why he's so matted like this. It's because he's dropping coat. He's dropping coat that's just stuck in his curls.
Yeah, right.
So a lot of this is dead hair, and that's where you see the colour difference as well. A lot of his hair is actually already dead and fallen out, and it's just stuck in all those curls, which is why it is an adorable cross, and lots of people cross all sorts of things with poodles, and they do make absolutely fantastic pets, but you have to be dedicated to maintaining these coats because it's not ideal and it's not really fair for the animal to have this kind of...
heavy.
It is. This is a lot of hair. And it doesn't dry properly when you bath them or they go swimming.
Yeah,
and they do love to go swimming. Most of them do love to go swimming. But yeah, you really have to be dedicated to that coat care if you're going to buy this breed. A lot of you would know, is it Dude the Grood?
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Oh, it's Brodie. It's Brodie, right? Brodie is a Groodle. His fur daddy looks after his coat. There's this one video where he takes him to the groomers and then he comes back and the dog's all completely shaved down like this. Yep. And then he's like, just kidding. It was another Groodle that was shaved down.
Is this a different Groodle?
Yeah. And I was like, oh my goodness, no way. I was freaking out.
I'll put a link to that video. I'll find it and then put a link.
Yeah. I was freaking out. I was like, no, because he's always like an educator, really. On.
You kind of just ruined it for them.
Okay, I did.
Because that was...
But has everybody seen it already?
Probably.
It was a while ago. Anyway, sorry. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Watch it, but don't listen to the part we just said. That's possible.
Yeah. So, yeah, you really just have to be dedicated to their grooming needs. That is all.
But Brodie has straighter hair, or is it just
No, it's just brushed out. That's what they look like when they're brushed out. So you know how Jude looks different?
Yeah.
Directly after a groom, and then 5 minutes later is a fuzzball again?
Yeah.
That's just poodle hair. So you dry it and brush it, and that straightens it, and then like as soon as any humidity hits it, it curls up again.
Yeah. So this guy's Alfie, not Brodie.
Correcto. Alright, so so Mum said he's got sores in here, and they had already tried to cut some of this hair back. So
Jeez.
he would have gotten wet and not dried, and now we've got these huge clumps of mat in here. This is all tightly matted.
Yep.
So I'm going to see how I go with getting that off, but be careful or just aware that there could be sore, infected, or pussy skin in there. I couldn't see it. She was trying to show it to me, and I could not see that. So I'm gonna start from this side.
Yep.
I might just turn him around so that's easier for you to record. Yeah, you're this way, you big teddy bear. So we'll bring down from the ear first, and then I'll try and go under to that neckline. But that is absolutely
Alfie's friend on the table.
a mess. It's a mess. We'll swap the blade over real quick.
I'll go on this side.
Okey-dokey. Yeah, I know.
Right near the ear.
Yeah, so I suspect that this is very uncomfortable. Isn't it, buddy? Oh, there we go. So I'll just have to see how we go. We may drop down to a 10 here. My reasoning for not going down to a 10 straight away is because it is still bloody cold. It's still cold here. And I don't want to...
Coming out of winter though.
I don't want to take him from this big heavy coat to his skin. That can be a bit of a shock to their bodies.
There's blossoms on your plum tree.
Is there?
Yeah.
Ooh, I love
Tiny
plums.
little leaves and little blossoms.
I haven't actually been down there for a while.
Yeah. I sprayed the weeds yesterday.
Thank you.
This is that time of year. And this year we're going to make apple pies and plum pies. You're going to make it.
Yes, me. I love baking though.
I love your baking.
Right, you cook dinner every night and I'll bake a pie every night when the apples and the plums come in.
Okay. I'm holding you to that promise.
Every night that I don't work late.
We're going to have an apple pie competition, you know.
Oh, you want to have an apple pie off?
Yeah.
I think we should.
You know you won't win that.
I will.
I don't think so.
Do you think your family can tolerate eating apple pies for the sake of a YouTube video? I'm just going to swap blades over. He's working hard,
I learnt a lot from the custard video.
Oh, did you? What did
Yeah.
you learn? That you can't make custard?
No, I made custard just fine.
Oh my goodness, baby.
I learnt that there's things I need to do.
Oh, that's all mattered. You
win
can make an
people over.
ear monster out of this baby.
Wow.
Okay.
Nice colour though.
It is a nice colour. Oh, that's terrible. That's not going to come off.
It's a bit naughty there.
Yeah, so we're just going to drop to a 10 for that particular area. Sorry, baby.
You've been right, mate.
Excuse me,
I
sir.
was going to get you a 10, but
No,
I don't
you
know.
were not helpful. You just stay out the way. He's not a helpful boy. I do need to go as fast as I can too, because again, we've only got a 2-hour booking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going. So see, my issue is this is a flap
That's a
of
bit
skin,
yeah.
there, and my thumb's underneath it like a
Yep.
pocket. So I'm just trying to just stretch all that back there.
Yeah, make the table go down a bit.
No, that's a good height for me.
There you go. That works.
Okay. And I'm going to take that off that way. I also don't want him to jump off the table. This is his second groom, he's not quite what I would call table trained. So his ear, neck and face are all just kind of stuck together.
Well, he's not very old then.
No, he's not. He'd be about 1.5.
Everybody Somebody's checking their phone right now.
Sorry, that
for
was
a message.
me. It just keeps going and going today. I did answer a couple of calls this morning, but now I've just ended up being behind, so I'll just have to come back to them later.
Is there something I can help you with?
With this dog?
Yeah.
Nah. I just need to... This is with a 10. The ears are going to be skinned. I shouldn't laugh,
yeah.
it's not funny, but it's funny. So we're starting
Not
to
gonna have
separate that
anything
ear, so now I've got to go this way.
Yep. I'll hold his ear.
Thank you. That's
Look at
good.
that. Are you not being useless? Like some YouTube critics think. Yeah, laugh it up.
It's alright, I love you. You pull that right back for me?
Yep.
Yeah, there we go. Just tighten up that skin there.
Yeah, look at that coming off.
Oh my, that's terrible. I'm sorry, buddy. There we go.
I could feel the tension in the ear when it was.
Did it drop?
Yeah, and then suddenly just let go.
Look at that. Hey.
Look at that. Who's your friend, mate? Oh, look at that.
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry. You were a pirate. It was a little pirate.
He's just looking going.
Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. These ears are so terribly matted. So I'm going to lower the table and get this ear done.
Another tail waggling. He's very happy.
He is. That's the thing. These dogs are so well loved, but you just can't see what's underneath. You guys saw how cute and floofy he was. It's very easy for somebody who doesn't know to not know that this is what's underneath.
So he'll get to sleep on the bed tonight.
Yeah.
Or on the couch.
So now we're just getting... Even the 10 is just struggling to get through this, and I've got to be so careful of not making flaps of skin to pull into my clippers.
Yeah.
And he's showing me some signs that this is uncomfortable. So he's pausing and licking his lips. Yawning. It's alright, it's a yawn. But a yawn is a sign of...
Yeah, that.
It is a warning sign, like this is uncomfortable.
Yeah.
So I am reading that body language from him.
Well, it scared me. I'm behind you.
My face...
They still have teeth.
My face does happen to be in the bite zone also. So you do need to be wary. It's alright, mate.
I've got to be getting that.
So you can see now that's the bottom of his ear leather. Yeah. So I'm going to swap my blade over to a cooler one. I'm sorry, that's just hanging there. And we'll go from the inside now, which can be tricky. I don't think his ears are infected, but I think that he's definitely got some irritation in there. Mum said she plucked them last night because she knows that I'm not a fan of ear plucking.
Yeah.
Because
you still do it though.
I do for some dogs, but in general you can open up the hair follicles, which then opens it up to bacteria. So for that reason, for lots of reasons, it's uncomfortable, painful for a lot of dogs that are not used to it. Lots of reasons. I don't regularly or routinely pluck every dog's ears. But if you have a look, they didn't pluck all of the hair out anyway, which shows that he wasn't tolerating it.
Wasn't liking it much.
No.
Oh, I went on this side so you...
I know. Yeah, that feels different. So we want to try to prevent him from shaking his ears a lot, which sounds easy enough, but it will not be easy enough. If he shakes his ears a lot, centrifugal motion, is that the word I'm looking for?
Yes.
The blood will rush from here all the way out to the tips as he's flapping them around.
Yeah.
And he'll get hematomas on the tips of his ears. So you can see they're nice and flat right now.
Yeah.
If he keeps flapping them around, the blood will gush this way and it can cause bleeding from the skin.
Really?
Yeah. So we want to try to stop him from shaking those ears as much as we can for the remainder of this groom. It's actually quite common. I've had it twice, 2 or 3 times now.
And then blood just comes out at the end of the ear?
Yeah. So it wasn't severe, but it was certainly notable. And I had done several things to stop them from shaking.
Yep.
Sorry, mate, we're going to swap you again. Like putting on the happy hoodie. I tried some vet tape, like the bandage that just sticks to itself.
Yep.
I tried to bandage the ears. Sorry, buddy, we're just going to turn around. Bandage the ear flaps down to try and stop him flooping them about everywhere. But they just kept pulling everything off, and they were just determined to shake out those ears. So it's definitely something you got to be careful of. Sir, you're not making this easy for me. Come on. There we go. Stay there. Don't turn again. Don't turn again. No, you're going to settle in this spot because I need that angle. Want to sit down? Want to sit down? I know it's not comfortable. Come on. It's incredible that this much is in just his ears. He's so determined not to turn for me. Stay there, stay there. Good boy. So this is matted with the ear flap or ear leather curling under, so I can't actually feel the edge of the ear leather. They're not hot, so that's good. That's all matting.
Huge floppy ears. You can make a handbag out of them.
So this is a fluffy.
Or a pair of shoes.
It's a fluffy.
Oh, your terminology for a dog type?
This is not a doggo, this is a fluffy.
Fluffy.
Because he's got flappy ears, so it becomes a fluffy.
Whereas a little dog where the ears perk up, that's a what?
Oh, that'd be a pupper.
Pupper.
Yeah, that's a pupper. If he didn't have flappy ears, he would be a doggo because he is a big boy.
You're talking about this dog or a little dog?
This dog.
This dog.
Yeah. Alice is a fluffy.
Alice is a fluffy with big ears.
Yeah, fluffy.
The Dutch Hund.
Deutschland.
Dutch Hund.
Or the way I like to say
Dachshund.
it. The Dachshund.
Dachshund. That's the right way to say it here in Australia, because everyone knows what you're talking about.
No, not necessarily.
Everybody knows what you're talking about.
It's true, they do.
If you say Dachshund, then they know.
Excuse me.
Just like if you say Marima or Marima.
I said Marima. I have been corrected.
Yep.
Which is fine because I like to learn. I do read more than I hear, so sometimes I get it wrong. Even though if you look at it again properly, it does in fact say Emma and not Ema. But you know.
How do you say it?
It's Marema.
Marema.
Yes.
And no, but that's not even the right way.
Yeah, it is. Marema. Well, maybe I'm wrong still. Wouldn't surprise me.
But people know what we're talking about.
I'm sure they do.
The chicken dog.
Yes. Although it's not always chickens though, but yeah.
The llama dog.
I've got one that lives on an emu farm.
Llamas do what they do as well. Llamas are guard dogs.
Are they?
Yeah. They use llamas like they do Maremas.
I want to be a llama farmer.
You put that song on.
Don't move, it's dangerous. I think if you just stay on that side, my love.
Well, I'm trying to get a good shot.
No, all I'm doing is staying on this side, but working around.
It seems like the good view, and then I go over there, but he moves his head.
No, don't go over there.
Sorry, people at home. Apparently, I make you all dizzy.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
It's alright, mate. You're doing good.
There's a lot of hair on this dog.
Oh yeah, this is why I said I need a 3-hour slot for this dog. It's not an easy one. Okie dokie. Alright, so now we're just going to try and get to, so being careful of all these flaps. I don't want to nick them. And we're down to the front now.
Look at his feet.
They're huge little floofums.
I call
Should I
him
just
snuffle
take
up with his feet.
that with a 10?
You're asking me?
No, I'm just thinking out loud.
That's the pickle home. Should it be a 10, ladies and gentlemen?
No, I'm going to do a 7. Okay.
7.
So he may be a little bit sensitive here with having had this already trimmed at home. No, well, Mum and Dad have been trimming this at home. So this is where my anxiety sets in about how they'll cope with their proper grooming if someone's been fighting them at home to do it. It could just be that he does not like the hand muzzle that I'm doing, but of course I don't want his tongue in my clipper blade, so I'm going to hold his mouth shut whether he likes it or not. Yes, I am.
The nose is for grabbing anyway.
Hey, calm down. Don't lock up.
Him.
Excuse me. Yes, calm down. Calm down. I know that can be uncomfortable for you. So I'm just going to pull that through the loop if I can. I'm going to put him up, up, up. So see these flaps here?
Yep.
They go that way, all the way down to here, but that matting is very extensive, so...
He's a baggy dog.
Yeah. Can I get you just to pull that skin?
Oh, like this?
Yeah. Oh my goodness. I need you to come out and do that every time I groom a Groodle.
See, people, I'm not useless.
Pull it tight.
I'll just do the whole skin. I'm grabbing him like a cat.
Yeah, it's not uncomfortable for him. There's a lot of skin there. Oh, buddy. I know. So this is where we know he's probably sore. Also, this is very tight matting. For a 10 to be struggling with that. Hang on, my blade's too warm. Let go of the skin. There we go. So, we're just gonna have a breather for a minute. Let these two cool down.
You feel so soft, like a
Hey,
boot.
We'll give you a break for
Like
a minute.
a velvet boot or something. I don't know.
Okay, my blades are cooled down. So, do you want to go on this side and maybe just an under view? I'm just going to very slowly tack away at this. He just knocks up.
I'll go back and I'll pull the hair out. I'll pull you some spoonful.
Oh, for now it's alright, so I'm just going to go down his chest.
See right there, baggy skin.
Very slow going. This is very tightly matted. It's just a whole blanket. Oh my, look how thick that is.
That's where he gets
so
all of his
thick.
rubs. That's why he's...
So I'm going to sit on my chair and go from underneath, I think. Because I'm trying to hold his head out of the way and it's not really working for me. I am so sorry, mate. I understand that this is not comfortable for you.
So every time you hear those bells, guys, it's actually a cow cat walking past the motion sensor that Kylie has at the front door to alert her of a new customer. just walks backwards and forwards.
I'm just going to lift this up. Tackle some of that underarm area. He's standing up. Where are you going? Oh, that's going to be hard work, isn't it, mate? Okay. Change it out and change it over.
Oh, got the tail waggling.
Sugar baby. Sugar baby.
You're so cute. You are. You're goofy looking.
That's what I mean. They're such adorable doggies, and you can see why people fall in love with them and get them. But if you're not ready in your life for this amount of care, like brushing and regular grooming expenses,
Doggy maintenance.
And I'm going to say something that is absolutely horrific. All right, it is probably one of the most horrible things I'll say. Our dogs are not with us for a very long time.
Yeah.
They just aren't. So if you're a young person in your 20s and you want to get your first dog, don't get a high maintenance dog as your first dog, because by the time you're in your 30s, that dog will be gone over the Rainbow Bridge and you will be far more set up and capable of caring for a dog like this. So as much as we love them, they are not here forever. We do not need to invest in these high maintenance dogs when we're in a time of our lives that we're not giving high maintenance to anybody but ourselves.
Just got
You got Snoofle.
Snoofled on the screen. His nose.
Everybody has to write boop right now in the comments because he wanted a boop. That's what that was. Alright, moving around. This blanket though, oh, let's get that off. So you can see from the side how thickly pelted that is. Right.
It's a rug.
It's got arms. It is a monster. It's a ghost. Woo!
A rug. Shake pile.
I'm just going to take a different angle to try and...
This would be good fur to make wool out of.
Well, it's wool, so...
Remember how I was going to experiment with the idea of making dog wool?
I do. We're not going to because you have enough hobbies and interests.
I've got enough hobbies. But there are people who spin doggy fur.
There are indeed.
Doggy fur jumper. I've just sparked a whole bunch of people's interest.
You can Google it and find it on YouTube. You right there, mate? It is certainly interesting, but we're not doing that.
But it's a waste. Look at this.
I recycle. It goes into green waste.
Yeah. Landfill. Yeah.
I don't know where... Oh, there was a grass seed in there.
Was it?
Yeah. I don't know where our green waste
Or
goes.
foxtail.
Yeah, look, there's little grass stuff stuck in here.
No, is it a blade of grass?
Just a blade of grass.
Yeah. Lucky doggy.
So this is still the 10 that I'm working with now. His back where most of the weather will hit him, at least is a little bit longer there. But I think the rest of this will be a number 10. Alright, buddy boy. Alright, let's get this foot off.
Are you nervous about it, man?
No, I just know that he's uncomfortable. This is painful.
Yeah, right.
As sweet a boy as he is, this is painful in some places.
But it must also feel good to get it right.
Yeah, but it hurts too. If I pull your hairs, what do you do? And we know that I pull your hairs because I think it's funny.
Yeah.
You squeal.
Yeah, well, when you're holding me down, I can't get away.
Yeah. But it's funny when you squeal, but I wouldn't do that to a dog. It's alright, mate. You're doing good. I'm gonna go this way now. So they're quite, I don't know what the word is. We'll just go shapely. There's a lot of shape in these legs with Groodles. No, but see the bones?
Yeah, yeah.
And everything? They're not meaty dogs. You saw me pick him up.
Does he weigh anything?
He does, but not a lot.
Not compared to how...
Like, you know how Jude and Alice? Jude and Alice are the same size. Jude weighs like 4 kilos and Alice weighs like 25 kilos.
50 million kilos.
1,000 tons. That's what it feels like when she climbs on me in bed. So we have to be careful. So there's a grass seed there. Can you see that?
Oh, yeah.
So that's
In the skin.
embedded in the skin there. So if that kept going, it would go all the way into the skin and become a surgical situation.
Otherwise.
So you can see that there in the skin. I'm not doing that on purpose. I'm just trying to get it out.
Ooh, it's in.
It is. There we go.
Oh.
So it's got a little bit of blood on that.
Look at that.
And
That's
there you
in.
go. That's the first one on video for the season. I actually want to show an example.
Put it on the
Oh, you want to look
floor
at it?
so that...
There you go. So I saw somebody
Foxtail.
demonstrate this because it wasn't something that everybody understood what happens with them. So they've got all these little burrs on them that go in like a fish hook. And when they're just sitting around, they don't do anything, but they if I work it, see how it's gone in now to that tissue? If it keeps getting motion and movement, it'll eventually work its way in and just hook, and they go forwards.
Stabby.
Yeah, and all of those are little strands that...
That's like a fish hook going one way.
That's why it can't come out again. But we're going to put that in the bin, and I dare say we'll find a couple more since we found one already.
Good. That would have been irritating him.
Yeah, it doesn't... It's like, for us, you know, when you get like an ingrown toenail or whatever, you know there's an infection there. It is painful and annoying, but you can't do an awful lot about it.
This is chicken wing.
Can I get you to pull that skin that way? Just try and flatten out. There we go. These are hard to get into on a good day, so to have this much matting is making me nervous. There we go. Now I'm just going to have a look and make sure that there's nothing else stuck in there.
Glass fids. Chicken wing.
Hot dogs and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies.
That's a conversation we have around the table.
It does come up
It
frequently.
just randomly comes up. 4 kids.
It's the children's
And then
fault.
everyone starts singing it.
Okay.
I don't even know where it's from.
Fortnite.
I just thought it was from children.
No, it's Fortnite.
In the game.
Yes.
Oh, God. Okay.
If you played with us, you would know.
No, I don't have time for computer games. Too busy doing music.
All right, mate. Up you get.
That's really a ball of mat there, isn't it?
It is.
Ooh, you can see that. Hanging on.
So, just pull this skin up and we'll go this way. So there'll be
Still a 10?
nipples. Yeah, this is still a 10 and we're still struggling with it.
Nipples dangerous with a 10?
Nipples are dangerous no matter what you got.
Okay. And boy dogs have nipples. I didn't realise that. I did not realise.
Oh, that still entertains me.
No, because we've never had a boy dog. Like, all through my childhood, we all had girl dogs. And I'm like, yeah, they got nipples. Because they feed the babies. Right? Then...
Do you have nipples?
Who did we see? It was Jude.
It's Jude.
Was it Jude?
Yes.
I'm like, he's got nipples.
Do you have nipples?
I do, but I
Do
never
you
occurred
feed
to me.
babies?
It never occurred to me that a boy dog has 20 million nipples, just like the girl dog.
Oh, this is really nasty in here. I can feel all the urine soaking.
And that's why you don't let me have it to make wool, because of the
Yes, because I see what comes out of it.
comes out of the fur.
Oh, I'm not going to finish this in time for the next client.
Yes, you are. Keep going. You're all right. You don't have to worry about camera. That's one thing you don't have to worry about. So you got a bit of time.
Hey.
Gee, that's really hanging on there, isn't it? I think you need to buy another 10.
I have 3.
3.
Yeah. They're just working hard.
Well, he seems happy.
He is.
He's just looking out the window.
Yeah, the only reason they're getting hot so quickly is because they're working so hard, and it's not commonplace to have this
Oop.
amount of matting.
He just...
Yes, I did.
That's his thingy.
It is a
just
thing.
whacked it.
Yes, I did. Not on purpose. Calm down. It is not common to have this amount of matting. I don't do this all day, every day, so I'm not going to go and get more blades. You just make do with what you got to do when you get a matted dog. Ta.
You can take all this fur off the table.
Yeah, I'm getting to that point.
We don't need it.
I've been focused on just getting it off without hurting him. What?
The air can be blowing it everywhere.
Oh.
When all in your face. Got the air conditioner on cool today.
Oh my goodness, yes, I got so hot earlier.
It's like the second hot day we've had. Well, it's not even hot.
No, I just
24
got
degrees C.
really hot in here with the blow dryer. Alright, let's throw that over there. Okay, buddy. I'm gonna stand up now. I'm gonna go down here.
Get your young Padawan apprentice to clean it up.
So, surprise, he's not desexed. He has
No, you wouldn't
an
anyway, would you?
entire intact male. What do you mean you wouldn't?
You wouldn't,
Why not?
because they're too prized a dog to.
Not really. It's just a dog. They're a dime a dozen at the moment because they're such a popular breed.
Really?
Yeah, I got a stack of Groodles on my books. Only a couple that come in like this though.
You could just change his name to Brodie for the video.
No,
It'd be more
do not
popular.
do that.
It'd be way more popular.
Do not do that. This doggy has a name.
Yeah, but you said they're a dime a dozen.
They are. Alright.
Well, what's his name if he's got a name?
Hey?
What's his name again?
It's Alfie.
Alfie.
I told you already. Was Elf an Australian thing or?
Alf, no. Alf was a character back in the 80s. A sitcom, kids TV show.
I wasn't
I
born
love
then,
Alf.
so
I'm going to put a picture of Alf on the thumbnail.
I wasn't alive.
He's awesome. I love Alf. He's just a puppet, but he's like an alien.
Careful.
I had an Alf t-shirt and a money box.
Really?
Yeah.
Fancy.
Yeah.
Okie dokie, let's spin you around, matey moo. You all turn around? Put your left foot in, put your left foot out, put your left foot in and shake it all about. You do the hokey pokey and you turn around.
That's what he's on.
Big
He
dogs
does
make
not
this
want to
hard.
turn. He does not want to go.
Once he's there, he'll be like, oh, is that what we're doing?
Is that all we're doing? Okay.
Alright, I am just going to carry on with the 10 because... No, actually I'll go for a 7 down his back
How's it going, mates?
because it's cool.
Good.
Alright, let's do all that again. I hope my next dog's not a hard dog because I've still got a few to go today.
Yeah, what's his number? 3.
3. And I think I've got 3 more to go.
Número 3.
But then once he's washed and dried, it's just a quick pass, like second pass, and then you tidy up the toots and the face.
Yeah.
Okay, that will do with the 10. Go back this way. Just go as far as we can with our 7. I think that might be as far as we can go with it.
Really? This is getting so muddy.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear the difference in the clippers.
Well, I can't.
Oh yeah,
People might be at home.
you're deaf.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I believe I'm superior. Because why would you want to hear birds outside the window when they're outside the window? I can't hear that. You can probably wake up in the morning and hear birds.
I do,
but I cannot.
I don't hear them unless you say something like, can you hear birds? And then I'm like, well, I can now, thank you. Normally I've trained my ear to hear what I want to hear.
I put my hearing aids in and walked out the front and go, I'm not doing this, and I've taken them out.
We've got a few viewers and subscribers that have hearing aids. I wonder if they have a similar experience to being overwhelmed or
Just realised-
not wanting to hear.
No, it's nothing about being overwhelmed. There's no overwhelming sound.
Okay.
You just don't want to listen to hear that.
Yeah.
Just the birds. You go outside and there's just birds everywhere. What? Like the whole tree just makes a sound and you can't even see them.
Yeah.
It's just ridiculous. Who wants to hear that?
Bird watchers. The bird watchers definitely want to hear that. I don't mind it. Like when we were outside yesterday with the kids and whatever, I could hear the birds and I was enjoying it.
I couldn't.
It was the signs
I
of
couldn't, and I was
spring being
enjoying
in the
it.
air. And spring happens to be my favourite season.
The virgin of Eve.
Yeah.
I don't think it's spring
Oh,
yet.
no, I don't know. I couldn't.
I don't even know. Have you got Google?
Yeah.
Okay, Google. When does spring start?
In Australia, spring will start on Thursday, the 1st of September, and will end on Wednesday, the 30th of November.
Oh, so this Thursday.
There we go. So yes, we were very close.
Very close. Sorry about everyone setting their Googles off at home if they're listening. Okay, Google, make a fart sound.
This is a fart.
God.
You're hilarious.
Yeah, that probably set everyone's Google off at home. That's funny.
Child.
Unless they got Siri. Okay, Siri, make a fart sound. See, we don't have Siri.
No. What about Alexa?
Everybody's phone would have just been
Got
like,
Alexa.
everyone's phone would have turned off. It's gone off our video or something, I don't know. Let us know what happened. I like hearing funny stories like that. I also like being a pest.
You do like being a pest. It's alright, I tolerate you.
Yeah, you do. No, it's love, it's not toleration.
Oh, look at that.
Whoa.
It's off.
The underbelly. The wee soaked.
It is, see, that's all wheeze. Can you see where the hair is different?
Yeah.
It's wheeze.
Yep. Look at you, mate.
Oh, sorry, mate. I knocked your leg out.
You're naked. Leave his boot like that with one boot.
Yeah, thank
Looks like
you.
a Viking.
He does.
Yeah.
Sorry, can you make your way back there? Now, there are some special guests back here we need to be careful of. And I'm not quite sure where his booty hole is. There it is.
He's picking it out.
Very gently. There we go. And they always flinch.
Yep, I would. I would totally pucker.
So you've got to prepare your positioning to account for the flinching. The puckering, as you say.
Pucker. Look at his tail. Isn't that cute?
I know, they're adorable, but there's not much to them, is there?
Every time his little butt, every time you do that, his butt
Oh no, stop it. Don't draw attention to that. Dale Broughton.
So immature.
You're a goose.
No, but you were saying he was flinching. That's just
Yes.
a flinch reaction.
Oh,
Everyone's thinking it, there's no one saying it.
goodness, I just realised, and this is terribly timed. I'm hungry for lunch.
What's the
I don't know. I'm really hungry. My tummy was like, it just grumbled.
Yeah, what do you want for lunch?
I'm thinking about butter chicken.
Butter chicken?
Yeah.
I've got microwave ones.
No.
Those microwave ones that you bought. That
No.
you haven't eaten.
I'm thinking about golden elephant.
Mm-hmm.
Play change. Stay there. I'm coming back. There we go.
Golden elephant, huh?
Mm-hmm.
The local Indian.
It's a $10 lunch special, but it's $12.50. There's more grass in this foot. Hello, oh, give me kisses. Are you snooping my ear? He did the full ear snoof.
Yeah. Gets right in there.
Yeah, I don't know where to go with this, sorry. Trying to make up my mind. Be free, little foot.
Every time the air conditioner goes on, it fluffs hair everywhere.
It does, but it's away from me, so
Yeah, towards me.
you'll be right, mate. You should have been wearing your grooming uniform.
Well, I am.
Oh, are you?
Yep. People can't see me.
Look out, I'm going to flee for this on the floor. There we go. Okay. Let's clear off this side. Excuse me, sir. Thank you.
So when you're done here, you'll go get golden elephant? Is that what you're saying?
No. I'll just get the next dog.
Get butter chicken.
But you totally should.
You won't even have time to eat.
Oh, you should see how fast I can eat when I'm hungry. I'm highly skilled in that area.
What's that in there?
It is definitely just little by little because they're very flippy fluffy dogs in here. That is super matted too.
Get your tail out of the way, mate. Oh, I touched something that was hanging down.
The dangleberries.
Yep, accidentally.
Oh, careful that broom, you'll smack yourself in the head with it. I've done it before. It's very funny. It's very funny. You good baby.
Tail wriggling a little bit. He's unsure
Good
still.
boy. Good boy. Good boy.
He's a bit jumpy at the minute.
We are in his prized possessions region. Alright, up she goes.
Oops, baby's good.
Well, you have one of these. I believe you know how they function. She's terribly matted though. I might have to do a little more handling than I typically appreciate doing. This is actually terrible matting. So that is his.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I accidentally touched
They won't hurt you, in
I
case
know.
you're wondering. I'm going to go this way.
him. But I'm not in the habit of...
I am.
Yeah, you know, you are.
Oh, God. Not as a hobby. It's just a part of the job. Why are you wagging your tail about it? I just cannot get that hair off. There we go. There we go.
They're fuzzy, aren't they?
Yep.
So God had a bunch of elbow skin left over and he thought
Lord,
he
here we
would
go.
put the little balls in a bag so that we didn't have to carry them around in our hands.
It's very thoughtful of him. Do you appreciate that gesture?
Dogs have difficult paws to carry their balls around and so they're even more convenient for dogs. Elbow skin.
My arms are getting sore.
Yeah. I'd help you, but I'm videoing.
Yeah.
I'm a videographer.
I was going to ask you to stretch the skin back there, but I didn't think you would want to be a part of that. No, I'm just joking. I was not going to ask you to do that. Your reaction would have been quite funny though.
Yeah, right.
So I'm still on the 15. I'm just going to smash out this underarm as best I can. More little monsters for you.
Keep going, mate. We're getting there, eh? Must feel a little bit better.
Upside down.
You get lots of cuddles.
Have I done the other look? I have. Okay, we're kind of going alright.
Pass number one, anyway.
I don't like to rush these things, you know? I'd rather have more time than not enough time.
So you cut my hair with those clippers the other day?
Yeah. It's like the blades are clean and sanitized and whatever. I mean, I wouldn't cut a client's hair, but sometimes you just gotta... It's actually pretty common. I'm in a lot of grooming groups. And a lot
So
of
they
us...
cut their kids' hair.
Yeah, or partners or their own. You alright? I don't know where you
Actually, I cut the kid's hair, didn't I? Jordan.
You did Jordan's hair before his
mullet.
choir performance. Yeah, his mullet's gone now. That's very tight there. Oh, slipping. His hair's everywhere. Oh, look at that. Alright, baby, let's get this off. Sorry, thank you, good boy. Hey, you were ready. You were ready to go.
So what video did we just do?
That I recorded just now,
Yep.
before this one.
Yep.
Marley, I think his name was.
Yep. Have we had mine before?
I have groomed him before, but I haven't done a video of him before.
Okay.
Just a little bit matted, but he's just a nervous boy.
He had a sore foot.
He did.
And what are our other plans for videos and that stuff?
Ugh. It's hard to say like that, you know.
Because you never know when
I
we're
don't
gonna
know.
make them and post
Yeah,
them.
but I also don't know what's coming. I don't know which doggies I've got coming up.
We're going to try the... Oh, do you want to talk about the short? How it went?
Oh, that was crazy. So here's our green grass seed.
Oh, yeah.
It's just an example of how early in the season we are. They haven't even dried out yet.
No, that's two together.
It is. Throw that down there. Ollie.
Ollie.
Have you guys seen the short for Ollie? Hilarious. So I just posted it randomly. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just do a quick short because he was being a bit cute. That thing had like 10,000 views in the first few hours and generated a huge amount of subscribers, which is so awesome, but it was like insane. Not what I'm used to seeing.
Apparently it was something to do with a broken algorithm that occurred.
I will take a
Yesterday.
broken algorithm any day of the week. I really do not understand the YouTube algorithm.
No.
I don't know if anybody does.
No, because it went up to 10,000 views and it completely plateaued
Yeah, it just stopped
out.
after that. It plateaued out.
Plateaued. And now it's like getting virtually no views.
Yeah. It's a bit wild, wasn't it? That's just grass staining. His little fleeps are green.
Oh. Dad must have mowed the grass on the weekend. Oh, it's sore. A bit antsy about
There's
that.
probably a grass seed in there somewhere.
It's really...
He's just getting comfortable.
His legs are shaking.
You're being a bit dramatic though. Well, he's on a table and he's up quite high.
Yeah.
So that makes them
Yeah,
just
yeah.
a bit nervous to be moving. Like when he wouldn't turn around before.
Yep.
It's just because he's nervous about falling,
He's
which
high.
means he's a smart boy. He's not a silly boy.
Yep.
So we'll get you to pull tight some of this. No, not that way. You need to come around the front for me.
Well, that worked, whatever.
Did it? I don't think it did. Not the way I wanted it to. See how...
Sorry, chicken. Forgot about the camera. Oh, chicken wing is it sore.
There we go. Pull it tight.
Yep.
Oh, there we go. There it is.
Oh, grass seed. Yeah, right. Under his chicken wing.
Pull that tight again, please. Sorry. Don't mean to be demanding. That'll do. Here we go. We got it off.
He's very baggy.
Yeah. Jude's not that
Bag of bones.
baggy, so I think it's the golden retriever they get it from. Poodles are somewhat baggy in the necks, but golden retrievers more so. Okay.
You haven't fit your skin yet, mate. What's going on? I've well and truly fit my skin.
And then
Probably a
some.
bit too much.
Oh my goodness, there's a hilarious comment in one of our videos.
Yeah.
It was the meanest one I've ever seen.
Really mean to me.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't laugh at you. Somebody said he could stand to lose that tummy.
Yeah. Whatever.
Poor husband.
I wish I could just lose the tummy.
I reckon a lot of us could stand to lose our tummies. Not just you.
You have to like do your exercise and stuff for that to happen. Who's got time for that?
Not me.
Too busy making videos.
I mean, I don't go out of my way to be a chunky girl, but I don't go out of my way to not be a chunky girl either. Sorry, mate. I'm sorry.
The problem was we were doing HelloFresh for ages and I was cooking
We were eating a lot of good yummy food.
fit for kings every night.
They are very yummy, but they're calorie-wise, well, the ones we were getting anyway, were not the healthiest options.
Yeah, well,
And then if the kids didn't eat it, you ate the rest of it.
It was so good.
Okay, we're going to hokey pokey and turn him around and do the other side of his genital sanitary region. Good boy. Then I'll have a look at his face and then we'll give him a wash. Whew. Hi,
Look
good
at
boy.
you.
Hi, good boy. Ooh. Hey, this is matted on his face. Not gonna be nice. All right, sit down.
Jeez, jumpy.
Sit. Sit.
Sit.
Alfie, you wanna sit down? Yeah, sit down. No? Okay, don't knock my clippers off. There we go. Let's get my 15.
You seem to be more happy with that way anyway.
A lot of dogs like to look out the door.
Yep. How's it going, mate? Going good? Ooh. Oh.
Got more boots. And everyone's gonna have to write boop again now.
Look out.
I will do my very best. Actually really surprised I didn't nick any skin on that other side. It's impressive. Not an easy area to navigate through when it's matted. But he is definitely ready for shiny disco parties.
What's that mean? What do you mean?
Shit, there's a song, Shiny Disco Balls. What song is that?
Yeah.
You know that song? How's it go?
Yeah. Disco, disco, disco.
That's terrible.
Shiny disco ball.
You really do become very desensitized to these things when you do this every day.
Yeah.
I have talked about it before in other videos. It's the same as carers that take care of the elderly and they help with toileting and showering and stuff. You absolutely get desensitized to what you're doing.
Yeah, just make sure you wash your hands
I wash my hands frequently.
before you like touch me or anything. I didn't realise they'd dangled that far down. I accidentally grabbed them before when I went to grab the tail. And I haven't washed my hands. But at the same time, it's not that bad.
Not really, it's just another bit of skin. My next doggy will be here soon though, so I am keeping an alert ear.
Really?
Yeah,
How long has it been? Not that long.
and it's been an hour and 14 minutes.
Alright. You're gonna run out of time, are you?
I sure am. I already knew that though. I'm trying to remember the next dog who I also haven't seen for a long time. And I'm hoping it is not. Have you recorded on the floor there?
Yeah, right.
How much hair there is?
There's Alfie too.
Oh my goodness, look at me. I've got pants.
Cowgirl pants.
Oh, it's stuck to me.
Yep.
Oh no. Okay.
That's why you're not allowed to walk through the kitchen after work.
Yeah, that's true.
When I'm cooking, you come in and go, hi. You just
Is
cover
that
in
how I
dog hair.
sound?
Yeah.
You want to do like an impersonation of me coming into the kitchen?
Hi.
Alright, good boy. Let's deal with your face.
Oh, they look totally different. That's
He's
one thing I
about to
don't
be.
get about Jude. Is he looks totally different every time
Yeah, come here.
he gets the groom.
Good boy.
That's really good. What's that?
It probably just was floof out of my clippers. It was. Why are you making that leany face? See how he's stretching out?
Yeah.
He's putting his
Probably because it feels good.
all of his anatomies in different places. Where's your eyeball? So even though I don't like the look of a fully shaved face, I prefer to scissor down the rest of it, the muzzle. Yep. This is coming off because I can see that it's quite matted in places, so
It's been too long.
you're just going to get it off.
Maybe next time.
So it doesn't look the best.
Have you groomed Alfie before?
I have once, but I don't think I did a full shave down. I think that it was a pretty, like, puppy first time brush out and blow out and whatever, and it was all pretty and cute.
Oh. Yep. Not this time.
Not quite this time.
Big saggy lips. Look at his face.
I know, they're so hard to groom around though. Look at this. It's tricky.
Just don't clip that tongue.
Right. I certainly hold on for dear life working around this area.
Yeah.
So I got your nose a little bit. Yes. Oh, dribble. My hands are hardly big enough to hold some of these dogs. So it does not make it.
Yeah, his big snout there, yeah.
It's not an easy task for my little hands. Swap ya.
You should have got your dad's genes because he's really tall.
Yeah, he's tall, he's thin,
And handsome.
very handsome. He's a dashing young man.
Dashing, yeah. And I went grey before he did. So.
He did. And he's got ginormous useful hands.
Yep.
And I still remember the time I had to rush him to the emergency room because he was helping me build a fence and he smashed his fingers with a sledgehammer.
Right.
And the incident report on the x-ray said crush injury with sledgehammer self-inflicted. And I just could not stop laughing.
Oh, you poor
He
dad.
would have been, I, like, later on, had a crush injury to my finger. I slammed it in a car door.
Yeah, this is his car door.
And it is such a painful thing. It is so incredibly painful.
And it lasts for ages.
It does. It aches all up your arm, all over. Can you just pull this tight for me? As best you can. Yeah. That's it. Excuse me. I know it's not the most comfortable. Oh. Excellent. Good boy.
So cute. You look different, mate. Your mum and dad aren't even going to recognise you.
Oh, I've got dribble hairs all over me. Oh, his ears are so naked. I'm sorry.
Whole body is.
Oh, you're going to feel a bazillion times better when you go home, buddy.
You're going to get way more pats too. Everyone likes to feel a new dog skin.
Oh, I know. Sorry, mate. There we go. That'll do ya. Hey,
What a transformation.
Tim's a nudie boy. Hey, you feel better? Is that good? So I was relieved he didn't really have sores here like we thought he might. Just the matting was quite heavy.
What's that? That's
Just
stuck on
hair.
him.
Yeah, no, it's just on.
That's just on.
Yeah.
Do that after. Yeah.
When I put him in the bath, those get really tight.
Really?
Yeah, and you can't get them off after that. Okie doke, I will go and get his bath ready. Today we'll hang out with him and we'll be back in a minute. Bye.
That's awkward. Oh dear.
Down you go. Put your feet in. That's it. No. There we go.
Some dogs just don't like water. I wonder how this little guy likes it.
I don't think he minds, but he wouldn't willingly. I don't have a single Groodle that willingly gets in the bath.
Yeah, well, it's foreign. It's all these sounds. They don't know what it is.
he was far more matted than I was expecting. I knew it wasn't going to be good, but I didn't know it was going to be that bad. Okay, poor little lovey. You poor little love. Wanna sit? Sit? Sit down. Sit. Good boy.
There we go.
Good boy.
Good muggy. No.
I know, I'm sorry. That's it, let's have my shower.
The shampoo doesn't sting their eyes yet.
I mean, I put them down so that the water runs down over their lashes.
Yep. But I know that if I get shampoo in my eyes, it's not very pleasant.
No.
This
But
is different.
when you have your shower and you're washing out your hair, the shampoo runs over your eyes.
Yeah, keep your eyes shut.
Turn around. I'm not picking you up because you're wet, so you have to turn around. Yep. Alright, good boy.
He really doesn't want to move, does he?
No. Just lock up on you. But you've got to turn them around, otherwise you don't get
The
everything
other side, yeah.
properly washed.
Like the pet way.
Boy.
Pet way. Whole range of different shampoos. You put a bit of blue stuff in here. What was that?
That was Wicked White. So it's a whitening shampoo.
Yeah.
It'll just brighten up. It's the same as purple shampoo that we use for our hair when we bleach it.
Yep.
It's not the same, it's pet safe, but the same concept. It just helps to brighten up
Make him look brighter.
the lighter hair.
Yep.
Alright, buddy. How's that feel? Let's say you're clean all over. Oh. Quick rinse. So we do the first shampoo to break down all the oils in the hair or the skin. And then a second shampoo to really, you'll see it lathers up a lot more. The second time around, that's really cleaning the hair.
Yeah, right.
So I do it with I always shampoo my hair twice because I get quite oily hair from, I think, from the humidity that I get out here sometimes. But if you wash your own hair and you want to understand why we shampoo the dog twice, wash it once
Wash it again.
and then wash it, rinse it, and not even all the way out, just a quick rinse, and then wash it again, and you get a lot more bubbles in it.
But hairdressers wash hair twice.
They do.
I should know that. I was an
and
expert hair washer.
You cannot cut dirty hair. It's the same for people. You need to have clean hair. You can cut dirty hair, but you shouldn't cut dirty hair.
Make sure you get his evers.
It's alright, stay there.
Oh, he's right on edge, yeah.
Stand up, stand up. I just don't want him on this side because the water's...
Get wet.
Yeah, I'm getting sopping wet.
The hair underneath closest to the skin is just oily. It's not really dirty though, is it?
No.
Because it's just freshly grown anyway.
It's normal, it's very natural to have oils, skin oils and whatever. It's all a part of the body.
Yeah.
So when you cut it, you want it to be nice and clean.
Yeah.
So it's all one length and you don't end up with any pokey outy bits. Excuse me, sir.
Conditioner?
Conditioner. He does not need much. Just soften up his ear floopies. It's back in his tail.
Bag of skin.
Here's a bag of skin. Try not to get water in his ears.
Yeah.
Oh goodness, come on.
Doesn't like that side of the bath.
No. Okay, sit. Sit. Sit down. Alfie, sit down. Sit. Sit.
Dude.
He's like, nope. I'm already sopping wet. It makes any difference, does it? My whole shirt's soaked.
You need an apron.
I have one. It's not waterproof though.
The Kylie needs a waterproof apron, guys.
Okay, so I bought 2 waterproof aprons, but they were about this tall from the ground. Like, they were just huge. They were made for big, burly men. Okay. Good boy. You did a good job. Ready for dry time? I don't know how it's gonna go. You got the headset, Mama?
Nah, I'll be alright. I'm gonna clear the table off. Get a towel.
Just
Put the mat
face
thingy.
that way for a second.
Oh, you're adjusting yourself?
Well, I'm just gonna put a towel under here because it's too cold on my tummy. That's my
Look
little
at that, expert.
trick. Thank you. There's hair all over that though. There's hair over everything.
Hair over everything.
It's not new.
In the blow drying process, it'll all come off. Ah, you're doing it in there.
I'm gonna spit dry him here
Ah.
because these guys carry, of course, a lot of water with them. Why's my hose being weird? Okay. I don't know how he'll go. He might get a bit jumpy. You know, the other day you were asking me for a word, and I for a wet dog,
A wet dog word, yes.
and I was just cranky to start with, but I had no idea what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Was the word you're looking for waterlogged?
Drenched or waterlogged. Yeah,
Because you're like when they hold water.
they hold water.
Waterlogged? I just thought of it
Yep.
like several days later. Huh. Oh. Good boy. Excuse me, you're on my towel. And your mat's falling away. Replace this thing. Okay.
I didn't really think about the size of the dog.
Oh, you got a big towel.
Is that good?
Dry my nose.
Where'd you even get that big towel from?
I have big towels, but I usually just use the little ones. It's okay.
He hasn't shaken off yet.
He probably won't because he's nervous. And he's already partially dried.
It's like drying off a giant child, isn't it?
It really is.
Here you go, bag of bones.
Looking good?
Look better.
Okay, I'm gonna get him dry as quick as possible and do his last pass of his shave.
More blow drying.
Yes, always more.
That thing's
dry.
really loud.
I know. We'll put the headphones on.
No, I'm saying for the poor doggy.
I did initially, when I first started grooming, try putting headphones on the dogs, but it never works out well.
Doesn't work.
No, beep beep.
Because they shake it off. Are we ready? Okay, wait, I can't smile. I got.
This is why I talk about needing extra time for these large breed dogs. Like the shaving, yes, I can do that in 2 hours, but to get them properly dried, and if the coat's any longer and it needs brushing, it just takes longer.
Like a toothbrush that holds all the water.
It does, yes. But I'm going to get a drink. I'm going to get Alfie a drink, and we'll be back in a sec.
I don't get it, because they can happily stick their head out of a window when the car's going, but as soon as there's a blow dryer on, they're terrified.
Yep. Okie dokie, let's do our second pass? Is that air conditioner too cold?
Not sure.
I'm just gonna try and. Oh my goodness.
So awkward.
It's trying to drag 20 tons of bricks. You've got an impressive pulling strength. Ooh. There.
He's digging his claws in there.
Yeah. You're very tall and you're still wet in
I
places.
didn't realise the table was going down. I had a...
Oh, did you get vertigo?
Yeah, I did vertigo, yeah.
Sorry, pumpkin.
Alright.
Oh my goodness, can we talk about this thing real quick?
This thing?
This thing.
About how the fact that we were using it wrong for your
Okay,
entire
my hero.
career.
I can't remember off the top of the head the name of the person who advised me I was using it incorrectly, and that's why I was so frustrated with it.
I'll put the name up on the screen now.
Thank
once
you.
I find out who it is.
I will record an audio to go with it to shout out that person who is indeed my hero. Thank you so much, because I've been using it correctly a couple of times now, and it works really well when you use it correctly. Very impressive.
The zip goes across the body,
It goes
not
around the
down
belly.
the body.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to say, I had a really wild dog yesterday, or on Friday, and they did manage to kick around enough for the zipper to come loose. But otherwise it's been
You were using
really
it, you were
good.
using it wrong for 2 years.
A year.
A
A little
year.
over a year.
But even like the straps that are on it, when you use it properly, the straps that go around the belly of the puppy,
That holds them in.
that holds them in
Ah.
place. And when you use it wrong, those straps just hanging down underneath, and we're like, what are these for?
See, so when I got it, I just bought it off a website, and it just had a picture of it, not in use. And when I received it in the post, it just came like that with nothing else, no instructions, not even in a bag. It just came like that. And the straps were always in the same spot. Like, I didn't adjust it from when I got it. Everything was as it was. So I guess that's how I got to thinking that's the way you use it, because that's the way the straps were attached to it. But I know, Goose.
It's really good.
It works well when you use it properly.
Well, I'm extremely smart, and I still didn't even pick it up.
That's true.
Of course, I'm not out here. I would have picked it up eventually.
Oh, you think?
Pretty sure.
I think that you had mentioned it once or twice that maybe I was using it incorrectly. Not specifically, like the direction of the straps. And me, you know how I am with you when you try to correct me, and I'm like,
yeah.
I think I know how to do my job.
You
And I
call
was
it
like,
mansplaining. Or
yeah,
something.
don't you mansplain to me how to do my own job. Whatever. It was probably something like that.
Look at him stretching his leg out.
It's making it easier for me to clip it though. So the second pass is just picking up all that hair now that we've straightened it all out.
It looks so much better.
I would have liked to have blow dried him for like another 20 minutes. But because it was, so he's been booked in online under a puppy groom. A puppy groom is a bath and a blow dry and a brush. And although his mummy considers him to still be a puppy, this is not a puppy groom. So it's happened a couple of times now, so I think I may actually change my description in there to be a little more specific. But these are things you learn along the way, aren't they?
You have probably just maybe.
Your puppy is not a puppy after
Your
like
puppy's not a puppy.
4 or 5 months.
Say first time grooming.
I think it says first time puppy groom, so yeah, but it is cheaper. The price is cheaper, obviously, than a full groom for a large breed dog. But it just does not leave me with enough time to actually do what needs to be done properly. That'll be our next client actually pretty soon. So when they do come in, if you just stop that recording for me.
No, it's just a cat.
The cat again. I usually just ignore it and don't even register it unless it's close to a handover time. Although I have to tell you a funny story.
Yeah.
You know how I like singing that version of Creep from Postmodern Jukebox?
Yep.
Okay, so that was on my Salon playlist. I think
And
it was
you
on
were
Friday too.
Singing away.
And I
Let me
was
best.
belting it. I was bathing the dog and I was just... I was absolutely howling it out, right? And somebody walked in the door and was just staring at me.
And you got up to the, I'm a weirdo.
Oh no, it was in like one of the parts that I like really get into. I'm still embarrassed by it, honestly. She didn't say anything and I didn't say anything. But she was dropping off a dog about, I don't know, an hour early.
Yeah.
So it was really unexpected for someone to be there. I just looked up and I was like, oh shoot, there's a person looking at me.
Well, so that's another thing I get about society now. It's weird to hear somebody sing. When back in the old days, they didn't have anything better to do. Everyone walked around singing or whistling or something like that.
Yeah.
But now it's like, when you hear someone singing in the shopping centre or whatever, they stop. Well, I don't walk around the shopping centre singing.
I do.
You do?
I do. And when there's music on in like Coles when I'm grocery shopping, I dance. And the kids are like, oh my God, Mum, so embarrassing. And I don't care.
Yeah.
Oh.
Meanwhile, the children are being naughty, and that's not embarrassing at all.
No. Jordan sings with me.
Yeah.
And dances.
Yeah.
Jet kind of just like walks away.
We have musical children.
We do.
I think we do.
Amber walks away. Abby just kind of looks at me like, oh, we're doing this now. Okay.
Amber was singing with me yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's her singing? It'll do?
It's quiet.
Is it better than mine? That's not hard to achieve.
No, it's not hard to achieve.
Somebody in the comments said I'm a lovely singer on one of my videos. Thank you.
Yeah.
They said you're a lovely singer. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you're not a lovely singer.
What were you singing? Left foot in, left foot out. Left
Do the
foot
hokey pokey
in,
and the
shake it
dance.
out now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm always singing something though.
Right, we just bought Amber a guitar.
Oh, did you buy it?
I did buy it, yes.
We'll see how that goes.
Well, I don't know, because what I'm going to do is I'm not going to give it to her yet, because it could just be a fad. I'm going to say to her she can use this guitar, and if she plays it for like 6 months and she does lessons and all that, she can have it.
Okay.
Is that a good way to do it?
That's a good way to do it, because otherwise it'll just end up underneath the bed with the saxophone.
I've got to find that thing. But she's not playing the saxophone, the alto saxophone. Is that under the bed?
Oh, I don't know where it is. It's in a room somewhere.
I'm going to give it away to a student. I'm giving away 2 of my tenor saxophones
Not my saxophone.
and your alto saxophone.
No, I do
play it.
I want to play it.
No.
Hey, you can't give away my hobbies. That is actually my saxophone. Thank you. I want to.
It's been in Amber's room.
I'm very busy. I have a husband who I have to do everything for. You have as many hobbies as you want. Thank you.
Oh, fine. I won't give your saxophone away.
Thank you. Give your stuff away, not mine.
I wasn't going to give it away anyway. I was going to use it.
You just changed your plans right then and there.
Well, I don't have a tenor an alto saxophone.
No, that's what I was saying. Not that one.
It's really just tidying up now, isn't it?
Yeah. As quickly as I can. I must say on these very large dogs, like the legs are so much easier. Because you're not trying to get underneath of everything and pull them. You don't have to hold them all out to get in there.
Yeah.
But they remind me of giraffes as well, which always makes me happy. That will be my next client.
It's like a door shutting, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Alright, well you can...
Gonna stop the video. We're back. Sorry. Okay.
Okie dokie.
That's what you're supposed to say.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
Okay.
No, you usually come back and go,
Okay.
okay.
Oh, well, I don't know which one I'm doing. Anyway, that's another one I say.
Anyway.
My next dog
Yep.
is another Groodle.
It's exactly the same, except for it's female.
And I didn't really look at all of the dogs that I have on the books today. I just kind of started doing my thing.
Well, let's have a look.
Oh no. Oh yeah, okay. That's Poppy.
It's just Alfie, but a girl version.
And she's a little bit smaller.
Hello, Poppy.
She's mighty cute though.
Yes, she's cute.
But she is not getting a shave down. She's getting a teddy bear groom. So,
Groom.
but she's been at a dog resort
Oh, dog resort.
and they don't brush them.
At
there.
the dog resort.
No, so I really hope she's not so mad that I've got to cut all that off. I have been grooming her since she was a puppy. I think I did her very first groom. But I don't really see her all that regularly. They do normally brush her very well though, but like I said, being away, that's not going to help, unfortunately. Can you just keep an eye on those scissors? Oh, Poppy! Poppy! No, no! Oh, it's okay, it's
Oh, this is
okay.
going to be awesome, isn't it? I have to cut out all the loud sounds in the video. Every time there's a bark, I have to mute the sound.
I won't do too much talking to make it a bit easier for you. So I don't know if you remember I was trying to get these mats out with the clippers earlier.
Maybe we could put her outside.
No.
Just watch his tongue.
I just saw it, I'm like, oh, don't do that to me. Hey, the sun's out, but we don't need any tongues out. All day, every
She's
day.
such a busybody out there.
I don't know. I think that might be like birds and stuff and people walking past. I can probably change the sensitivity of it. I just kind of put it there and left it as it was and got on with my life. Ain't nobody got time for that. So I'm just tidying up the little floofs. But they don't have very nice feet. They're very difficult to make cute on a short shave. It's a big bang. Did I not put my little brick in the right spot? There's going to be a storm to clear out all this warm weather, isn't there?
I think there is going to be. It was.
That's
It
what
looked like it
happens.
was going to rain this morning.
We get a warm day and
I
then...
quickly got some more firewood in.
Oh, good. Yeah, we get a warm day and then we get a big storm to make it freezing cold again.
Yeah.
But this is an incredibly wet year in comparison to our previous... But we're in that 10-year sort of cycle, aren't we?
This room has nearly been flooded. On that side
Oh, it
was
flooded.
water.
It came up pretty high.
But we're not technically indoors, are we?
No. No, no, no.
We're in a shed, which I retrofitted with a plasterboard lining in the backyard. This was a carport. So we're outside still. But I built this amazing shed for my beautiful baby girl so she could have a shower.
First of all, you didn't build it all.
Well, I did a lot of it. My brain made it all work.
I think as far as physical labour goes, I did more than you. No, honestly, I do.
Yeah. Look into the camera and say that honestly.
I did more physical labour.
You can't help but to laugh. Look at the.
I'm laughing at you, thinking you did more than me.
I lost heaps of weight, so it mustn't be true. Did you lose any weight when we did that?
I did.
Okay.
You were busy playing your saxophone.
Of course, oh my god. It was a joke.
It
was
wasn't
a
because
joke.
you did go inside and you played it.
Alright.
Can you just pause that? Worries, thank you. Bye. Where have you gone? Mister?
Yeah, I'm just doing something quickly. Showing people your awards. So you were talking about my saxophone playing while we were supposedly doing this.
Yeah.
Now I had an alarm on my phone just to remind me every day because I wanted to be good at saxophone. So the alarm went off at 12:30 every day, and I was motivated to pick up saxophone and play for an hour every day, which I was doing for a while, but I didn't actually last very long doing that. So it was just a joke. When the alarm went off, I said, right, time to go and play saxophone. But it was a crucial time. We had to get the salon finished and built. And I'd just say it as a joke.
Oh,
I never actually did it.
I'm just trying to get this matting out from
I might have done it once.
right in here. Can you hold this leg like that?
Leg like that.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, done heavy leg.
Yeah, it's hard work. So, is that a grass seed?
Grass
No.
seed? Yep.
Very delicate skin here. Sorry, it's not a view that everyone wants to look at. Don't demonetize me, YouTube. It's very educational. Okay.
Yeah.
There we go. You have to get the mats out of there because you can strangle. They can twist around the testicles and create all sorts of very unfortunate scenarios.
The dangleberries become strangleberries.
Yes, they do. But they lose them as well, so. I'm also trying to get some matting out
That
of
would sting a
here.
bit.
Yeah. But also it's not like something you would commonly think to have a look at or
Yeah.
check.
But also it's not like the dog can say anything about it.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
My testicles are sore.
Yeah. You're going to fall off if you don't do
Actually,
something.
ironically, what they generally do is just lick and lick and lick and lick, and that makes it even worse.
Alright.
So if you see your dog obsessively licking something, you should look at it. Definitely take a look at it.
Yeah.
And rule out anything. Like
Even
a
your-
foxtail,
even your
grass
cats.
seed. Oh yeah,
If
well,
your cats are licking, you know there's something wrong.
Kitty Soft Paws was like that. She'd been attacked by another cat, and I didn't even know until I did know. I noticed her behaviour change, but I thought, oh, I don't really know what's going on with her. And then eventually I saw that she had been attacked, and she had some infected wounds buried deep in her kitty hair. But the thing about Kitty Soft Paws is that she's a fairly feral cat. She's getting better, but she's not overly social.
She's not an indoor house cat.
She doesn't sit on your lap.
She
and
comes in at
snuggle
night.
up for telly.
She comes in at night, but
So it's a little bit trickier to pick up on things like that. And that is what happens when you adopt a cat. So that's a grass seed there in the paw.
he's been favouring that one. Ooh, he's been favouring that foot.
So that's a big hunk of matting there, and probably from that grass seed. There we go. So I don't like to dig too much in paw pads because often the skin does get nicked. But we have to get this out. Just being mindful of my scissors there as well. And just stand on them.
I'm ready for it.
Thank you. There we go. A little bit more.
You've got quite a few pairs of scissors now, haven't you?
I don't need to talk about my scissors. I still haven't sent them off for sharpening.
Maybe you should send them off to get sharpened and you don't have to keep buying new scissors.
I had that thought just the other day because my sharpeners just announced that they now have Afterpay. And that helps me with managing the expense over a period of time rather than all in one shot.
You should probably just bite the bullet and do it.
I'm going to. I was thinking about it like 2 days ago. Actually, it was just yesterday. It was last night. Can I have those? Oh.
What's going to drop them?
No, they opened
Okay.
and they are very, very sharp. I have a traumatic experience with cutting my own fingers many, many times. It hurts. Well, it doesn't hurt, actually. At first you're like, snip, and then later on something gets in there and you're like,
Stings.
oh, crap.
Yeah, right. Salt.
Ebers?
Beavers.
Oh.
Have you got somewhere to be, mate?
He does, because we're 15 minutes over his time.
Oh, yeah.
So not here is where he should be.
It's windy out there.
Yeah, the wind's rumbling. Oh, there's this one hair that wasn't going. Nibbling away.
Well, that's always the way with thinning scissors. Okay.
But there was one, like I'd done enough passes, it should have picked it up. It didn't want to go. I'm sorry, flappy ears.
Oh. Owie.
It's a bit safer than shaving in those sensitive little flappy bits. And they do, as you just saw, generally just pull away. Excuse me, where are you going?
Oh, I know how that feels, mate. She does that to my nose hairs all the time. And my ear hairs.
Sorry, darling. There you go.
Oh, it makes you sneeze.
I'm not like yanking extra hard though, just the ones that, the little baby floofs that come away on their own. These ones are a bit different.
I was too busy watching that. I don't think we caught on a video.
Oh, really? Very helpful you
I'm
are.
such a terrible cameraman.
Oh, I nearly poked him in the eyeball. Alright, how does he look? Are we happy with that?
Well done, mate.
Oh, that was a big groom.
We got a customer here.
You're alright, darling.
Come in.
I pooped, but I've had a mind blank.
Wherever
Let's
you
do
are,
that
whatever
again.
you're doing.
No. Okie dokie. Alfie is all done and he's gone home with his mum. So to end our video, wherever you are and whatever you're doing, thumbs up. I hope you have a fantastic time of day and we will see you again real soon. Bye.